What is up, my party people? This is Beef Supreme, and I have a Procast 1v1 Terran versus Zerg here on Blistering Sands. EGIdra versus NamhciR. Decided to do a Procast this morning. Wanted to kind of crank one of these off, like I do every morning, to make sure, just trying to keep up with the times. This is going to be episode 3 of I've Got Beef. I did have a previously recorded version of episode 3. It was a completely different ordeal, but I've been having a hard time with my VH capture, so anyone out there that can help me get some decent recordings. Right now I'm just doing this through Adobe Flash Media Live Encoder, so hopefully this will turn out, but I guess we'll see. I do not know who NamhciR is. I'm not sure. I think everyone is fairly familiar with the Kraken spawning here in the lower left. Blistering Sands, I don't favor this map so much as a Protoss player. I feel like, especially against Zerg or even against Terran, my units being as immobile they are early game allows my backdoor to be exploited. So I need cannons, and I don't typically like going for static defense just as like a build, but you know, certain maps like this one kind of beg for it. So it looks like NamhciR doing kind of the standard, going to be working on walling off his front door, and EGIdra going looks like a 14 gas, and going to be matching a 14 pool. Yep, going to be throwing that down. And against Terran, against Zerg, I'm not sure how Zerg feels against this. They're probably going to be against the idea of early expanding on this map. They're going to want to take it early-ish, but based on what they see, there's a fairly short travel path for Hellions to be able to harass this mineral line. So if they went for early expand and they went for early saturation, they'd have a really difficult time without a Roach Warren being able to throw that down. So I guess we're going to see how EGIdra reacts to this. I imagine he's probably going to be going for some fast Zerglings just to get that map control and be able to get the scouting information that he has. So NamhciR has a few options of what he can do. Probably going to be one basing. He might go for a fast expansion. I guess, I don't know. I've never actually seen this guy's play before. So hopefully it'll be a good game. So EGIdra getting his drone in here, going to be getting the scouting information, kind of denying this supply depot as best he can. It does get thrown down. He does want to get the information, make sure that there isn't 2 gas going here. If there were 2 gas, it'd be kind of indicative of early Banshee play, which is also very viable and difficult to handle. So looks like EGIdra getting ready to throw out his expansion now here around 19. He's got a queen on the way. Oh, don't want to lose this drone. Make sure you pay attention to that. Whoa, getting really low on the health. Down to 11 health, but he's still able to keep it alive that much longer. Factory getting thrown down for NamhciR, as well as a reactor core. So this is really indicative of a Hellenic opening. I don't like the positioning of this factory. It's going to allow these Zerglings, which are going to deny the scout fairly easily out here in the middle of the field. They could just poke up here and end up seeing this factory, and so he's going to know it's coming and just kind of react with a Roach Warren. So Zergling speed is on the way. It looks like this hatchery does not get scouted from NamhciR, so he doesn't know that EGIdra is expanding right now, although EGIdra does have he's well known for his very consistent play. Whoa, we have double starport getting thrown down from NamhciR. Holy cow. So a couple of Hellions getting pumped out, and then he's transitioning right to Banshee. Wow, so EGIdra does see this coming. I'm going to expect to see a Roach Warren here thrown down fairly soon, especially considering he just saw those Hellions. Yeah, he does. Wow, I really like this play, especially considering I don't know if he's going to be able to afford Banshee Cloak early enough, but I do know that a couple of Banshees is still going to be very difficult for EGIdra to handle, especially if he doesn't see it coming. So right now this Overlord way out of position. He isn't going to be able to even scout these starports, so this is definitely going to catch EGIdra by surprise. A couple Hellions moving in here now. There's a queen here to help keep this alive. A couple of Zerglings, make sure that they don't want to get roasted. Oh, he does not move into the base. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that play inside of it. NamhciR, he probably should have gotten up in there, at least scouted the Roach Warren, tried to do as much damage as he could. There's only 2 queens on the field right now. These Hellions not going to do very much damage against this queen. I'm assuming that NamhciR's probably just going to be putting all his attention in these couple of Banshees that he has on the way. Wants to make sure that they're coming out as early as possible, trying to distract EGIdra. Right now, oh, solid micro going down from NamhciR, trying to roast a couple of Zerglings getting roasted. There are 6 roaches on the way. Oh man, this is going to be very difficult for EGIdra to defend against these Banshees coming in here. Looks like we do have Banshee Cloak now getting researched. He could afford it. I don't know if he is going to wait for that timing or if he's going to go in there for the pressure. There's no scouting going on here on the side of EGIdra. He hasn't seen either of these ports, and he does just now have his Overlord kind of moving to this northern position. So, oh, it looks like these two might cross paths. EGIdra is going to be pushing near the front. Oh, and it looks like EGIdra does scout those Banshees. He does have another Queen on the way after seeing that. Hellion's moving in here. Roach is getting ready to pressure this front door. There is no ground army. So, the unfortunate thing is that... Oh, there's... I don't know if there's enough energy to transfuse. Oh, it needs... Oh! 2 energy behind. So close. He could have transfused that Queen. Oh, that was so close. He looks like he canceled his Banshee Cloak. That's very interesting. Oh, no. Looks like EGIdra, unfortunately, only one other Queen on the way. Both Queens out of position. The creep is well spread, as usual, as you would expect from EGIdra, but unfortunately, now EGIdra doing his usual awesome talky talk. You go 2-star Banshees every game, and you complain about map imbalance. I don't even understand how your brain works. Maybe he's playing with your brain, EGIdra. Maybe he is playing with your brain. You ever think about that? This game is a thinking man's game. So, nice play from NamhciR there. Seems like these Banshees are really good against ground units. They're even good against roaches and even against defending your own base. And you never really want to be in a place where you have to expand, or I'm sorry, base trade with the Terran, especially considering that if you have units like roaches and zerglings, they can't attack up, so you can buy yourself time by just lifting your buildings. So insanely difficult. I think that EGIdra's main mistakes that he made in this particular game was that he didn't have good Overlord positioning and didn't sacrifice any of them for the sake of trying to get that information. This is good starport placement, being kind of centralized here in the middle of the base. So nice play on the side of NamhciR. It was really good to see. So thanks for watching this episode of I've Got Beef. I hope it was a good one. And again, if anyone can help me out with some good recording procedures for my games, I would appreciate that. So be tuned to get wired to StarCraft Monday through Thursday, 9 o'clock p.m. You will get to see me, Beef Supreme, and Wired 8X, the Master Zerg player, with all of his suaveness. And also stay tuned on Fridays, because every once in a while I like to do a sneaky beef. So thanks for tuning in, and we will check you guys later.